Hello, my friends. Last sessions we talked about the question words who, what, where, and when. Do you remember what we used them for? Okay, let's revise together.
Children's songs make your brain and body strong. When you read, when you write, there are 6 questions to keep in mind. When you read, when you write, there are 6 questions to keep in mind. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. These are 6 questions to keep in mind. Who is the story about? What happened and what went down? When is the time or date? Where does the story take place? How did things happen and work out? Why did it all come about? When you read, when you write, there are 6 questions to keep in mind. When you read, when you write, there are 6 questions to keep in mind. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. These are 6 questions to keep in mind. Who is the story about? What happened and what went down? When is the time or date? Where does the story take place? How did things happen and work out? Why did it all come about? Who, what, when, where, how, and why. These are 6 questions to keep in mind.
Okay, now let's revise together one more time. We use who to ask about a person or people. For example, who is that boy? He is my brother Sammy. Who is your English teacher? It's Mr. Jack. We use what to ask about animals or birds and things. For example, what is in the tree? It's a monkey. What color is your jacket? It's a brown. We use where to ask about places. For example, where is the teddy? It's in the box. Where is the TV? It's in the living room. Where do you live? We live in Cairo. We use when to ask about time or date. For example, when do you go to school? At 7 o'clock. When is your birthday? It's in March. Today, we're going to focus on the question words how old, and how many. Are you ready? Let's get started. How is used to ask about someone, means of transportation, steps or instructions. One more time. How is used to ask about someone, means of transportation, steps or instructions. Let's start. How is used to ask about someone, for example, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How's your mother? My mother is very well. How's your father? My father is very sick. How is used to ask about someone, for example, how are you? I'm fine. How's your mother? She's very well. How's your father? My father is very sick. How is used to ask what means of transportation. For example, how do you go to school? By bus. How do you go to work? By car. How is used to ask what means of transportation. Like how do you go to school? By bus. How do you go to work? By car. How is used to ask about steps or instructions. For example, how do you wash your hands? How is used to ask about steps or instructions. Like how do you wash your hands? Turn on the tap, wet your hands, rub your hands, rinse your hands, dry your hands, turn off the tap. Don't forget that in order we store our sentence with verb. Like turn on, wet, rub, rinse, dry, turn off, eat your breakfast, drink your milk. How is used to ask about someone, means of transportation, steps or instructions. How many is used to ask about the quantity of something with plural countable nouns, like chairs, tables, cows, cats, dogs, bags, doors. For example, how many days are there in the week? 7 days. How many days are there in the week? 7 days. How many chairs are there in the classroom? 17. How many chairs are there in the classroom? 17. How old is used to ask about age. How old is used to ask about your age. For example, how old are you? I'm 7 years old. How old is your brother? He's 9 years old. How old is your father? He's 40 years old. What about you? Perfect. I'm 6. I'm 9. I'm 5. I'm 10 years old. How is used to ask about someone. Like, how are you? I'm fine. Is used to ask about means of transportation. Like, how do you go to school? By bus. Is used to ask about steps or instructions. Perfect. Like, how do you wash your hands? How do you make muffins? How do you wash your face? Excellent, boys and girls. How many is used to ask about the quantity of something. For countable nouns. Excellent. How many days? How many chairs? How many children? How many bags? How old is used to ask about your age. So how old are you? I'm 5 years old. How old is your mother? She's 40 years old. Perfect. Now, open your booklet, page 19, get your pencil, and be ready to answer with me, my friends. Are ready? Let's get started. Fill in the question words. What, where, when, who, how, and how old. What is used to ask about animals or birds and things. Where is used to ask about places. When is used to ask about time or date. Who is used to ask about people. How is used to ask about perfect someone, means of transportation, steps or instructions. How old is used to ask about your age. And how many is used to ask about the quantity of something. Countable nouns. Excellent. Number 1. I'm 8 years old. I'm 8 years old. Perfect. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? I'm 8 years old. Number 2. It's on the table. It's on the table. Perfect. It's a place. Where? Where is the pencil? It's on the table. Where is the pencil? Number 3. My name is Ahmed. My name is Ahmed. Perfect. What's your name? What is used to ask about animals or birds and things. What's your name? My name is Ahmed. Number 4. I get up at 6 o'clock. I get up at 6 o'clock. When? When is used to ask about time or date. When do you get up? When do you get up? At 6 o'clock. Number 5. I like swimming. That's my favorite. My favorite. Perfect. What about you? Maybe football. Perfect. Maybe tennis. Volleyball. Excellent. Swimming. Excellent. But we're gonna use here, what do you like? I like swimming. What do you like? I like swimming. I like playing football. I like playing tennis. Perfect. So we're gonna use here, what? What do you like? Number 6. He's my teacher. He's my teacher. To ask about people, we should use who. Who is that? Who is that? He's my teacher. Number 7. She's 40 years old. She's 40 years old. To ask about your age. Excellent. How old is your mom? How old is your mom? She's 40 years old. Number 8. I live in Ismailia. I live in Ismailia. It's a place. Brilliant. Where do you live? Where do you live? Number 9. She's my friend, Selma. She's my friend, Selma. Super. Who is this girl? Who is this girl? She's my friend, Selma. Who? Number 10. It's in February. It's in February. Excellent. When? When for time or date? When? When is your birthday? It's in February. Number 11. I have $5. I have $5. To ask about the quantity of something, countable nouns like box, bags, 3 pencils, 2 boxes, 7 bags. We should use how many. How many bucks do you have? How many bucks do you have? I have $5. How many? How many? I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine, thanks. To ask about someone, we should use how are you? Perfect. How? How are you? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? He's at a school. It's a place. Perfect. Excellent. Where is Tom? Where is Tom? There are 21 children. There are 21 children. Don't forget that the plural of the word child, children, child, children, man, men, woman, women. How many? Excellent. How many children are in the classroom? There are 21. How many children are in the classroom? There are 21. Now, I will let you answer page 20 as homework, so study hard and do it, please. Thank you, my friends, and goodbye.